Pro Sports. All part of the Purple Eagle sponsorship. Once again, brought to you by Pro Sports. Well, in our game today, the Purple Eagles will be wearing, as you can see, their road black shorts and jerseys. It's the home whites for the Fairfield Stags. Ball in the air, tap controlled by Niagara, and the Purple Eagles will have it first. The officials for tonight's game, Kevin Ferguson, Mike Kitts Jr., and Tim Smith. Niagara in the front court, Marcus Hammond, team leader yesterday. Ball in the air, a deep three, that one off the iron, no good. Offensive rebound, Nicholas Cradholm. It took the Purple Eagles into the second half yesterday before they had their first offensive rebound. Today, 25 seconds. Kobe Nwandu with it. Little wiggle trying to shake free of Wojcik. To the bucket, off the window, good, and Kobe Nwandu has the Purple Eagles in flight.
Yeah, and Kobe said, you can't watch me. There's no doubt. That's a tough matchup. He's got some size, and he shows that he has some strength, too.
Here's the Fairfield starters. Caleb Green, as we talked about, joined by Taj Benning, Jake Wojcik, Supreme Cook, and Zach Chrysler as Wojcik opened for a three. That one no good. It went off the underside of the shot clock, and it will be Purple Eagles basketball. Niagara starters: Justin Roberts, Kobe Nwandu, Marcus Hammond, Greg Quacamenza, and Nicholas Cradholm. Our starting lineups today brought to you by UBMD Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Niagara in the front court. Think back to yesterday, Fairfield just 15 first half points. You have to think the team that needs a better start is in the white and red. Kobe catches it on the baseline and a reach-in foul on Jake Wojcik. Take a look at the series history between these two teams by virtue of Niagara's win yesterday. They now have the upper hand, 44-35 in Niagara. They played great in this building, and it was a lopsided win yesterday. That 68-51 final, the largest difference as far as points in the series. Quacamenza goes baseline, runner no good. Rebound, Chrysler, outlet Green. Chrysler, who hit a three in the second half yesterday, 6 feet 9 inches, but he can go outside of the arc. In the corner, Chrysler receives the pass from Wojcik. 13 to shoot. Benning looking into the post to Chrysler. Good job by Quacamenza to deny. Shot clock at 7. Caleb Green with it across the floor. A three on the way by Chrysler. That one around and out, no good.
Really good defensive series there. Tough man-to-man.
Right wing, Kobe. Up top to Roberts, whip it along right near the sideline. Quacamenza doing a good job keeping his feet in. Backdoor cut. Kobe had it knocked away, stolen by Cook. Back come the Stags. Green weaving in and out to the bucket. Floater with the left hand. The basket went in, but wipe it off as an offensive foul is called.
Wow, I'd like to see that one again. I mean, you see.
Scoreboard whistled for the foul. It was while the ball was dancing on the rim, so we are deadlocked at 2.
Yeah, I think you can make that call. It's off ball, but, if the basket goes in, do you really have to make the call because it's on the offensive end.
Quacamenza with it now in the front court. Nwandu, a little wiggle past Wojcik in the paint. Floater, good. It's a little too much muscle there, Kobe Nwandu.
And Kobe knows he can take him every time. He's got size on him, and he puts the shoulder down and finishes.
And he can handle the basketball. We talked about it yesterday. Wojcik with it now. Feed it in the post. Cook away from the double team. Up top, Chrysler goes left wing. Taj Benning, he can hit that three. Instead, he'll take it into the paint. A whistle and a blocking foul on the Purple Eagles.
A lot of early whistles, and that's, the refs are setting the tone, saying you're not going to get away with that today.
Greg Quacamenza thought that the foul was on him, but it wasn't. The foul will go on Kobe Nwandu. Kobe offered a little bit of help, and that was the infraction. 15 seconds on the shot clock, 3 minutes played. Happy to have you along here on ESPN 3. Todd Callan joined by Mark Collins. Left wing Green puts it on the deck. Runner on the way. That one off the iron, no good. And the rebound to Marcus Hammond. Right wing, Kobe's got it again. He has all of Niagara's points. Whip it around the perimeter. New play barked out by head coach Paulus. Hammond steps back. 3 on the way. That one left a little bit short. Offensive rebound, Roberts. Feeds it underneath, and we have a whistle. And Supreme Cook making contact underneath. Now that's the second foul on the big man in the paint for the Stags, so he's going to have to be replaced as Chris Mito quickly tears off his warm-up. He will check in.
picks up 2 quick ones, and you're going to have to take a seat.
16:35 left. Niagara is the same 5 that started. Roberts, Hammond, Nwandu, Kwakamensa, and Kratholm. They loop the pass to Kobe. See what Niagara has off the inbounds play. Kwakamensa to Roberts. Thought about a 3. Back in the corner. Greg's going to pull the trigger from there. That one around and out, no good. Weak side rebound, Taj Benning. He will bring it into the front court. Looping pass underneath, and there's a slam dunk by Chris Mido. Mido had the easy part, a great feed, and we are deadlocked at 4.
You're right, that was a great pass. You saw it, he beat his man defensively, gets it to him, and he finishes really with a nice slam dunk.
Media timeout comes your way at the next whistle. Pass up top, Kratholm with it. Jab step now to Kwakamensa. Thought about a 3. Puts it on the deck, jump stop through the paint, runner good.
Well, he was looking for a foul on that one, too. He's looking at the referee like, come on, I got pushed around, but nice finish on that.
Niagara by a bucket. Left wing, Wojcik. He wanted it right away. By the time he got the pass, Justin Roberts was all over him. Right wing, Benning. Pick and roll. No, goes back to Chrysler. Had an open 3, didn't take it. Whips it up top. Green has it. Shot clock at 8. Floater on the way. That one no good. Mido, the offensive rebound. Put back, no. But contact and a foul will send Chris Mido to the line. When we come back, the foul is on Greg Kwakamensa. We'll step aside. Purple Eagles players off the bench for the Stags. Chef Galukalandi has checked in. Also, Jesus Cruz started last night, struggled, so he'll come off the bench. And also, Jalen Leach joins Taj Benning, and the man at the free throw line. That's Chris Mido. First one on the way. That one did not draw iron.
Yeah,
didn't make it to the basket. So he will have another. 44% to the minute for Chris Mido. 4 for 9. See if he can get that average back up to 50%. That one a little stronger, but he misfired. And the offensive rebound on the carom to Jesus Cruz. Now we have a whistle.
Set the clock. They're going to reset the clock. And that's interesting that, we talked about it before the game, that Cruz, he's one of their big-time players, and he didn't start today. And I think because he didn't play that well yesterday. Coach maybe just sending a message to him.
Just one bucket, came late in the second half. Subs in for Niagara. Nick McDonald and Jordan Cintron get their first minutes. Man-to-man defense by the Purple Eagles. 5 to shoot. Benning going to work on Justin Roberts. Now to Cruz all the way to the bucket. Runner on the way. Rattles out. Offensive rebound, Mido. Mido back to Leach. He's got his sights set on a 3, and he gets it to go.
A nice job by Mido to get that offensive rebound, and then he finds his teammate open for a nice look and a 3. He knocks that down.
Third offensive rebound in the early going for the Stags. This is Fairfield's first lead. Chest pass to Roberts. He can hit that, but he puts it on the deck. Back pass Hammond. Marcus, a deep 3. Good.
Wow. You know what? When he set up on that, I'm like, that's way too far out because he missed his first 2. But, man, that's why he's a pure shooter. It doesn't bother him when he misses it. He knocks that one down from way outside.
Niagara up by a bucket. Mido spinning on Cintron. Off-balance floater. That one no good. Rebound battled for underneath. A whistle and a foul. And I think that's going to go on the Stags as Kevin Ferguson points the other way. And Chef Galukalandi, the former St. Bonaventure Bonnie, whistled for the foul, his first. 4th team foul on the Stags. That is a deep 3. Marcus Salmon doesn't need a lot of room.
That's how deep it was. You couldn't even see the ball in the replay because it was he had to shoot it so high and get some mark on. He was way out there.
Taj Benning coming out to close on him, has good reach. Shandon Brown now in for the Purple Eagles. Kobe with it. Kobe Nwandu, a little wiggle against Galakulandi. Step back 2 on the way. That one off the heel of the rim, no good. Rebound, Fairfield. Leach will bring it up. Jake Wojcik to the scorer's table. He'll check in at the next break. Leach around Brown. Goes back to Benning. Throw it on the block. Mido spinning on Cintron. Has it knocked away, but Jordan Cintron whistled for the foul. That is the first on Jordan. 3rd team foul. And right there, Mido used the same move that Cintron used yesterday, if you remember. Just a little bit of a hook. with the left hand.
Yeah,
It didn't get called on the offensive player either time.
Yeah, it's Citron. He likes that. He likes to be physical, and I like that we see that out there. You bring that physical play, and fortunately he fouls, but there's another miss. This is the guy you want to foul if you're going to foul someone.
Now 1 for 3. Talked a little bit about Jordan Citron as Taj Benning gets his first rest. Again, chatting with Coach Paulus, he said from his first day of practice, Jordan Citron made an impact on this team. Great energy, highly competitive spirit, such good screens. Now that's something that a coach would notice, right?
Yes.
Free throw good. I don't think, a lot of fans in the stands are going, wow, you really set a good screen there. If we had fans in the stands. The cardboard cutouts, they see it.
But he's the kind of guy that you bring him off the bench, you put him in, he brings in that physical play and sets a tone.
9-8 Niagara with the 1-point lead. McDonald up top. He can hit that. It's on the way. Good.
Is he a pure shooter or what? You're right. When you said he could hit that, he wasn't even ready to go, and he just catches it and fires it up from long range.
That didn't happen by accident. That's a play the Purple Eagles run with some frequency. Leach stepping through the lane. Left-hand runner good. What a finish.
Gypsy, too. He should have maybe a three-pointer on that one. Great body control as he goes up and finishes.
Purple Eagles had a couple players in the area that might have thought, I got a block shot coming in. How about Jalen Leach spinning that one home? 2-point lead by Niagara. Roberts to McDonald. Whip it inside. Citron. Jab step past Mido in the paint. Off the window.
Yeah,
good.
I like that kid, man. He just, it's a little bit of the old school, just physical, put it down, get to the basket, and finish.
40 pounds heavier on the tail of the tape is Citron compared to Mido, and he used every ounce right there.
Yeah, he's not going to be able to match up with him.
Wojcik now to Leach. Floated inside. Galakulandi. That one no good. Rebound. It was a hot pass that went off of Shannon Brown's hands. 3 on the way by Leach. Good by Jalen Leach. He has 8.
And that is that's a tough turnover there because they had the rebound. All they had to do was hand it to his guard, but he throws it to him and bounces off him, and they fire it back in and knock it down. That's a big turnover.
It was a fastball, to be sure. Niagara by a point. There's a bounce pass, nearly stolen. Citron's got it, goes right wing, and a reach-in foul on the Stags.
With Fairfield's bringing it on the defensive end.
It'll be on Chef Galakulandi. That is his second, and with 11:57, tooth and nail on Saturday before falling short against St. Peter's. Fairfield lost big last Friday night against Iona and turned the tables for a double-digit win. So.
Yeah, and I like it. I think it really adds to the competitiveness. You play a team one night and you get beat, so you're ready to come back out the next day and get after it.
Substitution for the Stags as Kobe goes all the way to the bucket and lays it in. Kobe Nwandu now with a half dozen. Jason Itopayo has checked in. Itopayi is proper pronunciation on that. Here's Taj Benning. He'll pull the trigger on a 3, and that one is good. We are deadlocked at 16. Taj Benning's first field goal.
Yeah, this one's going to be a good one today. No doubt. Yesterday, they were up by 15 the whole time. Not today.
Citron top of the key. Fairfield already has 3 3-pointers in the first 8+ minutes. Left wing, Hammond puts it on the deck. Pass Benning, floating through the lane. Shot on the way, no good. But contact and a foul will send Marcus Hammond to the line.
Yeah, that's the right call right there. Luckily, he didn't get injured on that one. He kind of came down funny on his leg, but he's going to get to the foul line.
Taj came racing out to guard against that 3 because it was Taj Benning who Marcus shot over for his first triple from the left wing. Taj came out, and Marcus, very wise, put it on the hardwood and took it inside. Free throw on the way, swish.
Well, that's what makes him, he's a tough matchup. I mean, he can, obviously he's a great shooter from outside, but he can take it off the dribble. So if you're coming out to play defense on him, thinking he's going to shoot that 3, he puts it on the floor. And if he gets fouled, watch the touch on this.
That one also good.
He doesn't miss.
5 for 5 in this 2-game series after going 3 for 3 last night. Itopayi inbound now to Leach. Leach leading the way for the Stags. He has 8. Chrysler against a little trap by the Purple Eagles to run some shot clock. Now it's under 20.
Yeah, I think they put some pressure on the ball way down the court so they don't have much time when they get back in the offensive set here.
Leach, right wing Benning.
They work
it around the perimeter.
Yeah, they went to a zone, too.
Leach in the corner. Wojcik right on the baseline. Itopayi slams it through. The freshman with his first points. These are his first minutes of collegiate basketball.
And if you're sitting on the sideline as a coach, you're like, oh boy, I like this guy.
That was a very nice play executed by the Stags. Ito Pai can finish that one. Big two-hand rim rattler. It's still rocking to our right. Cintron to McDonald. He's going to step into a three. That one is good.
Well, he's feeling it, right? The first two. And that's why with shooters like that, boy, if they get off to a quick start, you're going to be in trouble.
3 triples on both sides here today. Over the timeline with a second to spare. Chrysler, Ito Pai, Leach, touch pass. Wilczyk. Now Leach will run a little clock before flipping it to Taj Benning. Shot clock now at 7. Wojcik. Across the floor, stolen by Hammond. Here he goes. Marcus to the basket. Reverse layup is good. Nearly lost his balance, and he came together with Wojcik. And a timeout called by the Stags.
Yeah, not happy with that turnover by Wojcik. That
30-second timeout. We'll keep thinking. It was quite a finish there by Leach. He had already knocked down a 3. Come out to get him. That was that bonus 3 by Leach, is that turnover by the Purple Eagles after they had secured the rebound. Play back underway. Jesus Cruz back in for the Stags, joined by Caleb Green. Niagara back in that zone defense. The wings very active. McDonald on one wing, Kobe Nwandu on the other. 10 to shoot. Green to Wojcik. Kick it in the corner. That one stolen by Kobe. Great defense there by the Purple Eagles. Back they come.
That zone defense is working. I don't think Fairfield was ready for it because they didn't do it much yesterday. And today they come out and they're playing it.
There is Nick McDonald already with 6 points here today. Hammond leading the way with 7. Kobe now to Cintron. Jordan, little wiggle, trying to get past Chrysler. Takes him to the bucket. High off the window. Too strong, no good. Good box out underneath by Jesus Cruz. He didn't get the rebound, but he cleared a path for Wojcik to do so. Benning a corner 3. Good. Taj Benning now with 6.
Yeah, maybe they got a feel for it. They played here yesterday. They've been in the gym, and he knocks it down. That was a big basket right there.
4 for 6 now from three-point range. A little bit warmer outside today, and the teams are heating up inside. Nwandu all the way to the bucket. He slams it through. Jesus Cruz lost his balance, and Kobe said, thank you very much. Look out below. Cruz into the front court, spins it back to Green. Niagara up by 4.
Yeah, Kobe was like, this is like warm-ups. I'm going right down. We'll throw it down.
Caleb Green with it again. Niagara 2-3 zone defense. Wojcik a deep 3. That one on the way, and that one is good.
How about that, huh?
The transfer from Richmond makes it a 1-point game.
We got a ball game here today.
There's Marcus with it into the front court. Loops the pass to Cintron. They like to run things off the top of the key. Kobe with it. Media timeout at the next whistle. Pass underneath Cintron. Ball fake. Left hand. Good.
That's just great execution on that offensive set that time.
Really good pass from Kobe. And a good finish there. Here's Benning. Fakes a 3. Around Cintron. Layup good. Purple Eagles did not want to commit the foul, and Benning has 8.
Benning, he's attacking. He's ready to go.
Senior leader from Fair Lawn, New Jersey. There's Kobe with it. 7 minutes left in a rapidly moving first half. And Kobe is banged into and fouled by Jesus Cruz. For Cruz, that is his first with 7 minutes left exactly. We will head for a media timeout. Purple Eagles by 1. Free in the paint. But Kobe, you called it perfectly. I like it. Like he's in the layup line and he just slammed it through. Now here we go. 1-and-1 opportunity for Kobe. Just 1 for 3 on the young season. Free throw is good. Went around a little bit before dropping through. At Lemoyne, after sitting out last year, he came from Division II, the Lemoyne Dolphins, where he was 85% from the stripe. In his last season, he got there 118 times. That's making a living, if you will, at the collegiate level. He will check out with 10 points. That is good for game-high honors. Greg Kwakamensa checks back in.
Yeah, I don't think he'll be sitting long, though. He's got 10 already.
One of the leaders in the conference in minutes on the floor. He leads the Purple Eagles. Raheem Solomon on the floor for Niagara. Niagara in the man-to-man defense. There's Raheem being asked to guard Taj Benning. Chrysler feeds it into the post. Mido backing down. Kratholm, runner through the paint, lost his balance, saved by Chrysler. No reset of the shot clock. It's at 7. Chrysler to Mido, 6-footer from the right baseline, no good. Weak side rebound, Hammond. Niagara leads it by 3. They have led by as many as 5. Right wing, Raheem Solomon steps back, ball fake on the 3, feeds it in the post. Kratholm going to work on Chrysler, too soft on that right-hand hook. Rebound, Mido. To Caleb Green. Green with just 2 points here in this opening half. He did a lot of his damage in the second half yesterday. 10 of his dozen points were after intermission. Green trying to go baseline on Roberts. Loops the pass to Benning. Ball fake. He'll go to the baseline. Skip it. Chrysler a 3 for the tie. No good. Rebound battled for. Last touch by Mido, and it will be Purple Eagle basketball.
Yeah, they're not getting many rebounds on the offensive end, so not a second shot opportunity.
Rebounding story 9-8. Both teams shooting very well. There haven't been a ton of rebounds. Niagara 61%, 11 of 18. Fairfield 53%. They have hit 10 of 19. For the Stags, Jalen Leach checks back in, as does Chef Galukalandi. And just a brief delay here. Now we're ready to go. Roberts, Hammond, Kwakamensa, Kratholm, and Solomon, the 5 Purple Eagles. This has been a good one. Niagara trying to sweep this weekend series and get to 2-2. Hammond, always behind the screen, did not pull the trigger on that 3. He goes by Benning. Ball fake, floater. That one too short, no good. Rebound battle for. Kwakamensa's got it. Off the window, too strong. Rebound to the Stags.
Boy, that's a missed opportunity. He had a nice rebound, got right up and just couldn't finish on that shot.
Did the right thing, taking it strong into the defender, but you're right, just a little too strong off the window.
Yeah, sometimes you think you're going to get physical, with the body, the contact, but he didn't get it there and missed that easy one.
There's Leach looking for Mido, finds him, left wing, skip it across the floor. Benning, corner 3 for the tie, good. Taj Benning spins, gives a little what for to the Purple Eagles bench. He has 11.
And he was sitting over there for like 10 seconds screaming for the ball, and they finally picked him out, and he knocks that one down, so they got to get to him.
Raheem Solomon now trying to shake free of Leach, goes to Kwakamensa right in front of the Stags bench. A whistle away from the basketball. And I think Chris Mido going to be whistled there for a hold on Nicholas Kratholm. For Mido, that is his first. That's great vision by Mido as you take a look at the replay, finding Benning all by his lonesome. But there's 3-4 bodies in the way, but Chris Mido at 6'10".
Yeah.
Taller than any Purple Eagle on the floor right now. He can see over it and feathers a pass to Benning. So Nicholas Kratholm will go to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. It's the 8th team foul on the Stags. Nicholas, 55% on the season. He has hit 6 of 11. Taj Benning a lot to do to secure that sneaker. Shandon Brown will check in. Justin Roberts comes out. Kobe Nwandu is at the scorer's table. If Kratholm makes both free throws, Kobe will check in after just a brief rest. He must be awfully good at catching his breath. Free throw, no good. Right on line, but too strong. Stags can get the lead.
Yeah, and that's going to be important. Getting, shooting from the free throw line. This is going to be a close game, I think, throughout. So you're going to make those.
Mido flips it to Benning. Return pass to Mido in the paint. A whistle, and I'm not sure if the foul is on Nicholas Kratholm, but he looked as though he caught something.
It is
near the eye area. The foul is on Nicholas. That is his first. And we'll get another look at it.
Watch here. He gets it. He gets an elbow right to the face, and they called a foul on him. And
there's a lot going on there. Nicholas is going to come out. We mentioned he was going to come out anyway, so that's the normal substitution.
But usually, if you get a foul, you're elbowing the other guy, right? And they call it on you. But he gets elbowed and gets the foul call.
Inbounds pass, and Shandon Brown whistled for the foul. They are calling this tight. 5th team foul on the Purple Eagles. Pair of 1 and 2 teams in conference play, each trying to even up their mark.
Oh, yeah.
Inbounds play, and missing on the dunk was Galakulandi. Well-executed play, just not the finish. Kwakamensa into the defender, layup good. Very fluid motion there. Good feed to Kwakamensa. Drop, step, spin. Niagara up by 2.
Yeah, you can tell. He knows how to get in the low post, sets himself up, gets the ball, goes right up and finishes.
Jalen Leach now Hammond all over him. Good defense there by Marcus. Bounce past Mido. He'll again go to Benning. Benning already with 3 triples in the opening half. To Leach. Leach has a pair from deep. Mido backing down Kwakamensa. Floater. That one no good. Rebound tap. Saved by Wojcik before it goes out. Wojcik has it knocked away and a shot clock violation whistled against the Stag. That's good defense by the Purple Eagles. It'll take us to our under 4-minute media timeout with 3:51 left. He jumps off the stat sheet. Of course, all our halftime activities brought to you by Intense Milk. Play just now back underway. Shandon Brown running the point for the Purple Eagles. Raheem Solomon back on the floor. Man-to-man defense for the Stags as they switch up top. Kobe Nwandu with it now. Kobe, jump pass to Raheem Solomon. Jake Wojcik with eyes in the back of his head. Solomon, 8-footer, good. Wojcik tried to buy the call. And, in fact, they will call a flop on the Stags. So count the bucket there for Raheem Solomon.
That was it wasn't called right away. That's kind of tough one to figure out.
Taj Benning with it now. Here's Wojcik. He's got a 3 on the way, and that one is good. You cannot leave him with that much room.
No, he showed even yesterday a little bit. You can just tell he's a pure shooter because as soon as he gets the ball, he's into his shooting action already, and that was way out there, and he knocks that down. That's a big basket.
70% from three-point range for the Stags here today. 7 for 10. Some easy math for you on a Saturday. Shandon Brown crossing over, keeping that dribble line. Back to Kwakamensa. He can hit that. Around and out, no good. All white shirts underneath. Stags trying to regain the lead. They last led it 7-6. Into the post, knocked away by Kwakamensa. Caleb Green regains the handle. Now to Wojcik. Wojcik asks Chrysler to set a screen. One bounce, feeds it to Chrysler. On his way to the bucket, blocked by Solomon, but I believe there was contact from the other side, and it will be on the Purple Eagles.
Yeah, that's going to be on Nwandu, I believe.
Now that's Kobe's second, as you see the pick and roll, and yep, Kobe a little bit of the body from behind. So Zach Chrysler will go to the line, the transfer from Rice University. 7 points in yesterday's game. Free throw on the way is good. He's now 3 for 3 from the line in this series. He hit 2 yesterday. Jordan Cintron back in. Raheem Solomon will come out. Deadlocked at 33.
What a difference a day can make, right? I mean, going into halftime yesterday, down 15, and
That's
they were pretty much down 15 the whole game. They made a couple runs, but
second free throw good, and Chrysler gives the Stags the lead. Back and forth we go. Fairfield back in a man-to-man defense. See if Niagara tries to isolate Kwakamensa against Gulakulandi with 3 fouls. Here's Hammond with it now. He'll loop the pass inside. Caught by Cintron. Blocked away by Gulakulandi. And with 16 on the shot clock, it will be Purple Eagle basketball. That was a good play, but a better recovery.
Yeah.
Tip of the cap to the defender.
Great effort on the defensive end. You look like it was going to be an easy one, but he gets up and blocks it. Nice hustle.
He is the backup 5, the backup center, if you will, already with 2 fouls on Gulakulandi, but he wasn't reserving any energy there. Hammond with it now. Fakes the 3 on Benning, and a reach-in foul on Taj Benning. I have that as his second. And now Marcus Hammond will go to the line. It's the 9th team foul, so a 1-and-1 opportunity for the junior.
I think that's their game plan. They're going to use Benning, the senior, to match up against Hammonds because they need to slow him down today and can't let him score as many points. And see Benning, he's shaking his head like that wasn't a foul. And I don't know, I like the physical play, but probably the right call there. But as I said, it's going to be a good matchup to watch today.
An emphasis by the officials on reducing physicality, increasing freedom of movement. Free throw good by Marcus Hammond.
So you read the rule that they sent to us, right?
The weekly whistle.
Exactly. I like those.
Find it on YouTube, folks. Keeps you right up to date. But that has been the mantra actually for a couple of seasons now. Just increasing the freedom of movement for the players. Marcus Hammond Spins that ball back in his hand. Free throw. Good again. He has looked awfully good here today. 9 points for the junior from Queens.
Almost a quiet 9 points for him.
Golakulandi, now the dribble handoffs. Green has it. He'll give it to Jalen Leach. Leach to Wojcik. Good job by Raheem Solomon to be there on the catch. Chrysler, ball fake, trying to go around the defender, and a reach-in foul will be called on Jordan Cintron. For Cintron, that is his second. So now both sides, 2 players with 2 fouls apiece. For the Purple Eagles, it is Jordan Cintron and Kobe Nwandu. So Jordan will come out, and Nicholas Kratholm will come in. Jordan displeased with that call as he makes his way along the Purple Eagles sideline. So Chrysler back to the line, already 2 for 2 in this half. Free throw is no good, off the rim, misses the front end of the 1-and-1, missed opportunity. Niagara, as we're inside of 2 minutes, Purple Eagles with the basketball.
And those, you can't miss those. This one looks like it's going to go right down to the wire, and those foul shots are going to be, ooh, boy, that's offensive.
Yeah, Nicholas Kratholm just trying to clear a little bit of space. He got the jaw of Chrysler.
But he got the high five from his teammates saying,
goes in the zone defense. They will throw it on the block occupied by Nicholas. So a chess match going on as coaches earning their stripes here as they're dealing with foul trouble. Golakulandi now to Leach. Don't forget our Intense Milk halftime show comes your way. While the teams are in the locker room, Mark and I will still be at work. Chrysler with it. That would have been a deep 3. Puts it on the deck. Going to work on Kratholm, just as expected. Backing him down, up and under move off the window. No good, too strong. Good job by Nicholas Kratholm playing defense without fouling.
Yeah, you're right, without fouling, because he got down to the bucket and it looked like he was...
Raheem Solomon, jump pass. That one stolen by Green. Here goes Caleb Green into the front court. Tried to get it to Wojcik, knocked away, and a whistle and a foul on the Purple Eagles. Shandon Brown from behind, trying to knock that ball free. He did knock the ball free, but the whistle came as Mike Kitts called the foul.
Boy, that's a tough call there, too. You know,
very quick. So Shandon Brown joins the 2 fouls on me club. Coming in for the Purple Eagles, Justin Roberts and Nick McDonald, as Nicholas Kratholm will come out. 1:04 left. Purple Eagles leading it by 1. Front end of the 1-and-1, too strong, no good. Rebound tapped, and the Stags run it down. Their 6th offensive rebound here today.
Yeah, and there's no way that the guy shooting the foul shot should be able to get the rebound. You got to have someone step in the lane and box him out.
Second chance points, low numbers for each, but 4-3 Niagara actually. More second chance points than the Stags. Here is Green with it. He'll hoist the 3 from the top to beat the shot clock. No good. Rebound Marcus Hammond. He reaches out with one hand, says, give me that. Into the front court. Roberts into the corner. McDonald a 3. Off the iron, no good. Weak side rebound. Great carom there on the weak side by the Purple Eagles. Rising high above the rest to get it was Raheem Solomon. He was fouled to the floor. And the 10th team foul on the Stags will put Hammond at the line to shoot 2. That's a tough distance 3, but good timing there by Raheem Solomon, and Leach picks up the foul, his first. 2 upcoming for Raheem. Been to the line just once this year. Now he's 1 for 2 after misfiring in his first attempt earlier in the season. The junior from Hartford, Connecticut.
Yeah, it's one thing when you see this Niagara team. They have a nice rotation. I mean, they start 5, but next thing you know, you look out there, there's 3 new guys out there, and they're all starting to contribute.
Last night, 9 Purple Eagles scored. Second free throw, good. Yeah. Gets that one in the side door. Raheem Solomon with 4. Just 0.3 of a second differential between shot clock and game clock. You would expect Fairfield to bleed this one down to the final shot of the half. Purple Eagles bench with the defense cheer. No fans, you got to create your own energy and sometimes your own cheers. Caleb Green just letting the clock dwindle. 5 seconds left. Green still on the bounce. Bounce pass, Chrysler to Green. They better hurry. 3 on the way is no good. It would not have counted anyway. A shot clock violation that may, in fact, mean they put 0.3 seconds on. You want to get in the way of that.
He's a tough matchup, like I said, because he can dribble the ball and come off the dribble and get to the glass, and he's a tough matchup for the guards.
Ready to go. Second half now underway for the Stags. Same starting five: Green, Benning, Wojcik, Cook, and Chrysler. Purple Eagles, they have the same five out there as well: Roberts, Nwandu, Hammond, Guacamensa, and Kratholm. Niagara by a three. Throw it into the block, off the hands of Supreme Cook and out of bounds. And Supreme Cook, who started, didn't play very much in that first half. Just 4 minutes because he picked up early fouls. Maybe that's the first indicator that we talked about. Balancing critical minutes with foul trouble. Turnover right away.
Yeah, and you could see the coaching staff, they weren't happy about that. First possession, it's just you don't want to turn it over on your first possession coming into the second half.
It was a clean pass, but maybe Supreme just a little bit anxious. Guacamensa with the two-hand catch, feeds it into the post. Kratholm backing down, kicks it up top. Guacamensa thought about a three, and he's whistled for the traveling violation. I think Greg caught a little bit indecision there.
Yeah,
He pulled the trigger on a three or go straight. He thought about it, shuffled the feet.
You're right. You said he thought about the three, and that's right. He probably should have taken the three because he didn't really have anyone playing defense up close on that.
Fifth turnover for the Purple Eagles. Each team taking good care of the basketball. Fairfield has turned it over just 6 times. Caleb Green kicks in the corner. Benning did not pull the trigger on a three. He'll go up top to Wojcik. Shoots a glance at the shot clock. Now it reads 12 seconds. Right wing, Benning. Feed it into the block. Chrysler on the catch. Ball fake goes up. Two-hand block there by Kratholm. Saves it to Hammond. Back comes Niagara. Marcus Hammond with it now. Going to go all the way to the bucket. High off the window. Good. What a finish.
How about that? I mean, that's a tough finish. He takes contact. He was actually falling to the floor.
Wincing a little bit. You saw it on your camera angle there as Marcus came across the center court stripe. See how the young man can respond. Into the post it goes. Pass caught by Chrysler and a reach-in foul on Niagara. And if that's on Kobe, it's his third, and it is.
Yeah, and you can see the reaction because he knows, why I can't afford a third foul with 18 minutes left.
You get a look there at Nicholas Kratholm. He had a two-hand block yesterday. If you were with us, you saw it again today. And then coast to coast, Marcus Hammond on his way down, able to take enough off that basketball so it rings true. Here's Mido with it now. He just checked in as Chrysler comes out. Caleb Green lost his balance in the paint. He's favoring his right knee. Anybody 100% out there? I don't know. Wojcik, a deep three. That one no good. Left it short. Benning able to save it, but right to Kobe. Back come the Purple Eagles. Nwandu, bounce pass. Solomon to the basket, and a blocking foul on the Fairfield Stags. Caleb Green will send Marcus Hammond to the line.
You see, he's still hurting from when he was down on the offensive end. They're going to have to they got to get a sub in for him. Watch this right here. He's trying to get back, but he was limping before and that's the right call. He didn't have position.
And it's such a good fundamental play there by Kobe to throw the bounce pass. This is a player, again, 6 feet 6 inches, can play a lot of different positions. If you fire a chest pass there as Marcus misfires on his first free throw attempt, it's awfully tough to corral that and then make your way to the basket as Green will come out with the 2 fouls. It's just a subtle thing, and Kobe does all the little things right. Hammond now trying to split a pair from the line. That one looks good, and it is.
Yeah, because I'm telling you, I think that's what this game's going to come down to. Who shoots better from the foul line? It's going to be a close one throughout the second half here.
Niagara leads it by 6, 40-34. 2 scoreless minutes just about for the Stags here to open up half number 2. A whistle, and Marcus Hammond called for the foul. For Marcus, that is just his first, a rarity.
The referees are setting the tone here early in the second half. They're whistling, they're making calls because they know it's going to be a close one, so they don't want to let them get away with too much physical contact.
Look now to Leach. See if Leach can get on track for the Stags. To Wojcik. Bounce pass into the block. Cook back to Wojcik. A deep three. He can hit that. It's on the way. No good. Off the right side of the rim. Rebound. Marcus Hammond for the Purple Eagles. His fourth. Trying to headman the ball to Kratholm. It's picked off. Now Benning back the other way. Benning splits through the double team. Layup good. On the left side of the rim with the right arm, and he gets it through.
Yeah, that turnover hurt because not only do you turn it over, they go right back and get a basket off it.
13 points for Taj Benning here to lead the Stags. Hammond pulled the trigger on a three. That one's good.
Boy, oh boy, he's quite a player because he was the one that turned it over last time, and then he just follows up with that shot.
Preseason, All-MAC, first-team selection. He's still trying to shake out that right arm, but the left arm's just fine. He buried a long triple. Benning passed to Wanda, reverse layup, crazy shot, no good. Cook picks up the loose ball, his putback, no. But contact and another foul, fourth foul in the early going. It will go on the Purple Eagles. Greg Quacamenza, that is his second. We'll get a look at that three from Marcus Hammond. If you relax, and he can kind of feign as if there's nothing happening.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. You can't, all he did a second and he gets it off.
So here's Supreme Cook to go to the line. He'll be shooting two. First one is good. First point of the afternoon for the East Orange, New York native. 6'9", 200-pound freshman. That is Cook. Substitutions for the Purple Eagles. Roberts and Kratholm come out.
And keep an eye on him. 6'9", 200-pounder, right? As a freshman. By the time he's a senior, he'll be 6'9", about 280.
Jordan Cintron has also checked in. Splitting a pair. Rebound to Marcus Hammond, his fifth. Here goes Kobe. Going to go all the way to the bucket. Layup good. Count it. And the foul. And one for number one. Kobe Nwandu able to finish.
He's been doing that all game. He's just going coast to coast. Watch this right here. I mean, he just right through the defense. There's four white shirts, and no one picks him up.
Chris Mido whistled for the foul. That is his second. And I'll tell you what, it's a little bit of hold your breath time when you are barreling in from the wing with three fouls on you. But fortunately for Kobe, the Stags had not sealed off that path, or else that's a whistle. And maybe his fourth foul of the afternoon. Maybe Kobe saw a crease.
I'll tell you, next time out, the Fairfield coaches are going to say, listen, you know what? We got to stop him. Can't let number one just get to the basket.
Largest lead of the game, Niagara by 9, 46-37. Cook, right wing Benning. Taj has been great from the perimeter. Pass stolen by Quacamenza. Here goes Greg. Back the other way. Went for the dunk. Misfired. Cintron the rebound. To Quacamenza. Layup good and the foul. Get three instead of getting two. Quacamenza will have a chance from the line. I'll tell you what. Welcome back inside the Gallagher Center. Niagara men's hockey team upcoming schedule. We want to call your attention right away to that game on the 22nd. A home game versus RIT. Originally was Canisius. A change to the schedule, so now it'll be the RIT Tigers, the opponent, inside Dwyer Arena for a 2 p.m. puck drop. Free throw by Quacamenza, no good. He cannot finish the old-fashioned three-point play. Niagara, though, up by 11. On a bit of a run here. 37-34 was the score at the intermission. 11-3, the Purple Eagles here in half number two. Galukulandi with it now. Backing down the defender, kicks it to Leach. He'll go baseline, swatted away by Marcus Hammond, but in addition to the ball, it is determined by Mike Kitts Jr. that he got some of the forehead there of Jalen Leach.
Yeah, that's the right call on that one. Hammond thinks he got a clean block, but he doesn't. And that's a good drive to the basket right there. Out of that timeout, I'm sure that's what they talked about, because this game's only been a 2-3 point game all the way, but now Niagara stretches it out. And this was a real important possession for him right here, and that's how you said get the points from the foul line without the clock ticking.
Stags 5 for 11, make it 6 for 12 as Jalen Leach. That is a good-looking freshman from Nyack, New York.
And he's getting some prime time.
Averages 25 minutes a game, so he is no stranger to the hardwood. Bit of a rough go from the field yesterday. He was 1 for 6, including 1 for 5 from three-point range. Today, how about 2 for 2 from 3 points? Yeah,
that's a nice improvement.
Quacamenza now to Hammond, right wing. Everybody knows where Marcus is. He'll back out the dribble. Shot clock at 4. He'll pull the trigger. High arcing 3. Off the iron, no good. Rebound to Wojcik. Stags trying to get consecutive scoring trips to get back into this one. Niagara by 9. Caleb Green with it. Went left, now goes right to Wojcik. To Cook. Good patience here by the Stags. Good defense by Niagara. Shot clock now at single digits. 8 to shoot. Sheff whips it down low. Not a catch by Cook. Now he picks it up. Ball fake, spins, drops it over the rim just ahead of the shot clock.
Yeah, you're lucky on that one because it looked like it was going to run out on them, and they got a break.
A little beat the clock, and Supreme Cook with the win. 48-41, Niagara by 7. Should have the media timeout under 16 minutes at the next whistle. So here's Shandon Brown, though. Changing direction, going to take it down low. Runner! No good, it rimmed out. The foul is on Galuka Landi. He can't believe it. That is his third. Shandon Brown will shoot free throws when we back after we turn that calendar to 2021. That will be exciting, to say the least, getting to a new year. Ryder twice, then the St. Peter's Peacocks. Shandon Brown, 2 free throws. He jars the first. First point of the afternoon for the junior from Boston, Mass.
Yeah, he plays a nice role. They bring him in off the bench, and he definitely can run the offense.
He is a pass-first guy, and it's a little surprising whenever you see him take it strong to the basket, which he did last time. So he splits the pair. Niagara's lead is 8. 5.5 minutes played here in half number 2. Galakulandi now to Green. Caleb Green has been awfully quiet. He has just 2 points. Cook with it now. Freshman looking for a teammate to find. He gives it to Wojcik. Shot clock at 2. Leach, an off-balance 3, and that is perfect. Well, when it's your day, it's your day. And for Jalen Leach, he now has 3 3-pointers. He hoisted that one at the rack. Yeah. It's a 5-point game.
And right at the buzzer, too. And you look at that, 14 minutes to go. That puts him down by 5. That was a big-time shot.
Good catch there by Cintron. Now to McDonald. To Shannon. Good move behind the back. Keeps that dribble alive. Slams on the brakes. Up and under on Cook. Layup. Too strong. No good. Rebound. Cintron. Put back. Good. They'll count it. And 1 coming up for Jordan Cintron.
And I'll tell you what? Brown knew that if he put that ball up, there was a disadvantage. Cintron's going to. There's a little look at that. Boy, that's a, and he was defended well too. He knocks that one down. But I said at the other end here, Cintron, his teammate saw that he had a mismatch, gets him the basketball.
Jordan, the transfer from Longwood University, saw his first action as a Purple Eagle yesterday. That free throw looks perfect, and it is.
He's going to be a big addition to this team.
Cintron 7 points in the ball game after scoring 8 yesterday in 19 minutes. All 8 of his points occurring after halftime. He's had an even breakup so far today. 4 in the first half, 3 here in the second half. Wojcik now to Chrysler. They throw it to Cook. Oh my, Shandon Brown whistled for the foul.
Sounded like all ball from here.
Heard a lot of basketball, but Tim Smith says a little bit too much of the wrist. The whistle's coming with great frequency here. 6.5 minutes played, and 10 fouls have been called.
That's this right here. Oh, boy, I know.
Tough to see. The ball certainly looked as though it was smacked with the ferocity that it went to the hardwood, came back and took a little bit of Cook. So 3 fouls on Shandon Brown. He will come out. Marcus Hammond right back in. Wojcik going to step back. A deep one on the way. No good. Rebound. Chrysler has it. Dribbles it out of bounds. Good job by the Purple Eagles. And Jordan Cintron, he's in it again. Chrysler might have thought, all right, I got to cradle it here and get that 20 seconds on the shot clock. Cintron didn't get the memo, and he forces that turnover.
Yeah, and they've been pressuring Wojcik to shoot his 3-pointer. And he's not really had real good looks tonight. They're putting pressure on him, and he hasn't been knocking them down like he usually does.
Here's Justin Roberts. He has yet to score today. Roberts around the corner. Little wiggle. Bounce pass. Cintron layup good. What a feed there by Justin Roberts.
And that's why you bring him in, the senior. He's been in games, close games like this, and that was just a great pass.
Purple Eagles have now stretched the lead to 10. Leach, back pass. Chrysler right in front of his bench. Knocked away. Quacamensa last to touch it. 12:42 left. Substitution for the Stags. Chris Mido will come in. There you see a great bounce pass feed. Justin Roberts to Cintron. I would say Jordan had the easier of those 2 parts of that play. Good work by Justin Roberts.
Yeah, and they know that's what he's capable of doing. That's why they like having him on the court when it's a tight game.
As you saw, Cintron now with 9. What an addition to the team he has been. Wojcik with it now. Wojcik picks up his dribble, feeds Mido along the baseline. Ball fake, nobody taking that bait. Spins in the paint, that one no good. Weak side rebound, McDonald will give it to Hammond. Niagara up by 10, looking for their largest lead of the afternoon. Hammond along the right side of the lane. Floater, no good. Tried to spin that one in. Chrysler gets the rebound. Back come the Stags. 4 on 3 if they hurry. Wojcik, 3, corner, no good. Left it short. Rebound battled for, and the Stags come up with it. Chrysler, 3, good.
Yeah, how about that? The big guy from way outside. That was a huge shot right there because his teammate had a nice look. He missed it from the corner, but they get the offensive rebound, kick it back out.
The game can turn quickly when you start hitting your three-point shots. Niagara had the possession with a 10-point lead. A miss and then a 3, and Justin Roberts answers with a 3 of his own. And the Purple Eagles call timeout with 11:41 left. The three-pointer by Just Points makes no mistake on that 3. Switched it to bring the Stags to within 7. And just when they start to think we can see the other team, boom, Justin Roberts, an off-balance 3. That's Justin's first made bucket today.
Yeah, big time. He's a big-time player. But, Chrysler, you're like, wait a minute, he's 6'9", and he's shooting from outside three-point range.
Well, it is not like mine in your day, right? These kids, everyone wants to shoot the 3. Wojcik, this time to the bucket, no good. Here comes Hammond back the other way. Marcus spins, leaves it for Nick. Lobs a pass underneath, knocked out of bounds by Mido. That's good recovery there by Chris Mido.
Yeah, they got back. That's a good look by McDonald, though. He knew he had his guy open just a little late on the pass.
Substitution for the Stags. Wojcik will come out. It has been tough sledding here in the second half for Jake Wojcik. And
yeah,
an emphatic slap of 5 with an assistant coach for the Stags. Niagara to inbound. 20 now on the shot clock. Roberts off a screen. Off balance 3. Off the heel of the rim. No good. Around it goes. Rebound. Chrysler now to Green. Still a ball game here. 10-point edge for Niagara. Trying to sweep this 2-game set. Leach has been the best player for the Stags here today. No doubt about it. He's got 13 points. Benning does as well, but Taj has been quiet here in the second half. Throws the pass. Mido, 8-footer for the baseline. No good. Left it short. Rebound Marcus Hammond. Hammond now has 6 rebounds. All the way to the bucket, coast to coast. And the finish. 17 points for Marcus Hammond. Good for game-high honors.
Kind of a quiet 17, but boy, he makes big-time plays.
Niagara by a dozen. Mido underneath, two-hand finish. Now, wasn't going to leave that one up to chance. He went up strong and slammed it through.
You're right, because a couple of the shots he's had, inside, but that one, he's not leaving that to choice. He's going down, throwing it down. That's a big-time bucket.
6 feet, 10 inches, 180 pounds, long and lean is Mido. Niagara by 10. Nearing 10 minutes left here from the Gallagher Center.
They want to run a little clock here. Be patient on offense.
Shot clock at 5. Hammond with it. Crosses over. Pulls up. 3 on the way. Good.
Golly. If you're the Fairfield coach, you're like, what can we do to stop this guy?
Well, the entire conference saw it a season ago. Year-end first-team All-MAC selection. Preseason All-MAC first team. Marcus Hammond feeling it here this weekend. Benning spinning away. Back to Leach. He's got an open 3. That one is good. Nobody's even hitting the rim here today from deep.
And Leach going against, with that shot too, he's going against Hammond. Both really good-looking jump shots from way out.
Back comes Marcus in the corner. Nick McDonald, he can hit that one. No, off the rim, no good. Ball knocked away and stolen. Oh, we have a flop warning. A flop warning called on the Purple Eagles. We had it earlier when Jake Wojcik was whistled for the flop warning. Coach Paulus screaming across the floor, looking for an explanation. We'll take a look at the replay as Nick McDonald hoisted the 3, and they're actually calling the flop warning. It's late in my estimation because the play had concluded. The rebound was at issue. Fairfield got the rebound. Niagara stole the pass. And Nick was still on the ground, and that is what caused the referee to call for the flop. So a flop warning, each team has one, and it will be Purple Eagle basketball. 62-52, Kevin Ferguson and Tim Smith talking things over. One thing we're at a definite disadvantage at this year is, I consider myself a pretty good lip reader. No chance with Tim Smith with the face covering. So now he will
There's
let everyone know.
Fergie's talking to the head coach over at Fairfield, explaining what happened.
You can bet that would be the reaction, Jay Young, as if to say, hey, we had the rebound there. But the ball was stolen by Niagara. So here we go. 26 on the shot clock. Little game reset, 9-10 and counting. Purple Eagles by 10.
Yeah, and this could be one of the biggest possessions of the game, 10-point lead.
Centron with it now. There's a mismatch down low. Kobe Nwanda with Caleb Green on him. Niagara realizes they'll go to Kobe. Shot too strong off the rim. And a whistle and a foul on the Stags as Nicholas Kratholm caught that shot that didn't draw any iron. The foul is on Supreme Cook. That is his third. You'll see Kobe go to the right, but just too strong. But Nicholas Kratholm, he is a heady ball player. So Niagara to inbound. Shandon Brown does so to Kobe. Now to Hammond. Between the legs, back up top Brown. Shot clock at 15. Whistle away from the basketball, and Supreme Cook whistled for the foul again. That is his fourth.
How many's that on the team fouls? That's
7 on the Stags. So Nicholas Kratholm will go to the line and shoot the 1-and-1. Not before Chrysler checks in, and Supreme Cook has had a tough go of it. 3 points here, all in the second half. Substitution for Niagara, Justin Roberts in, and Marcus Hammond will sit down. And I like the move here by Coach Paulus. 8:49 left, so with the under 8-minute media timeout, he can probably get 3-4 minutes of actual time for Marcus Hammond to rest on the sideline.
You're exactly right.
Jake Wojcik will check in. Taj Benning will come out, and I'm going to say that is the exact same rationale there.
Yeah, and he sits Hammond down, but he brings out someone that's really a tough defensive player.
Kratholm knocks in the front end of the 1-and-1. 4 points last night for Nicholas. He has started every game for the Purple Eagles. And Nicholas now 1 for 2. Second one, no good. It rimmed out. Niagara's lead is 11.
It is a must possession right now for Fairfield. They need to score a point here.
8:40 left. Chrysler with it now. Leaves it for Green. Green has not taken many shots, and it's tough to heat up in a hurry when you've gone 30-plus minutes with not too many shots. Leach on the other end, he hasn't been hesitant at all. Offensive rebound. Galakulandi now to Green. Chrysler up top. Backdoor cut there by Wojcik. Kick in the corner. Leach. Chrysler. Ooh, they would have given him that 3. That was deep, though, so they'll give it to Wojcik. Wojcik, Green, feed it inside. Chrysler, floater, good. Great ball movement there by the Stags.
Yeah, and that's a good idea. I mean, you don't need to shoot the 3 points, even though you're down by, numbers are down. You still can work it inside. That's a great offensive set.
High percentage shot there by Chrysler. Inside of 8 minutes. There's a ton of time left in this basketball game. It is a 3-possession game. Niagara up by 9. Kobe Nwanda with it. Feeds it in the post. Kratholm skip it across the floor. No, stolen by Caleb Green. Back come the Stags. Across the floor it goes, but Shandon Brown tips it out of bounds. It'll be Stags ball when we come back. Got a good one here, folks. Niagara 63, Fairfield 54. More to come after this timeout on ESPN 3. He's not going to pull the trigger as that smooth lefty able to do so. Now here's one where he can go coast to coast, a rebound, and then the finish. All part of a Niagara 9-point edge. Fairfield now in the front court. Chrysler with it. Bounce pass knocked away, stolen by Roberts. Cintron got a hand on it. Now to Nwanda. Kobe all the way to the bucket. That shot blocked away, but a blocking foul will be called. And I think Niagara's going to want to get it looked at to see if there is goaltending here. First things first, they will call the foul on Caleb Green. That is his third.
And again, there's Roberts, the senior, making a big play. Gets a steal, goes down, and they're not even. I don't think they're going to look at it.
Right, and I think that's the right call. Looking at it live, I just wasn't sure, but just a quick look at the replay, and good call by the striped shirts. So Kobe will go to the line and shoot 2. They already made 3 free throws, make it 4 free throws tonight for Kobe. He continues to do whatever the coaching staff asks of him.
Yeah, he's really one of the leaders on this team, and a nice kid to have out there.
Marcus Hammond with 20 points so far tonight. Good for game. High honors free throw, no good. First miss of the day from the stripe by Kobe's, now 4 for 5. Niagara leading it by 10, 7:20 left. Caleb Green with it now. Benning. Taj has not attempted many shots. Throw it into the post. Chrysler with it now. Trying to gain some ground against Cintron. They bang into one another. Ball fake, no movement by the Purple Eagles. Up top, Green. Shot clock at 4. Caleb Green, Wojcik, he will pull the trigger. Partially deflected, picked up by Benning, no good. That's a loose ball and a foul on the Purple Eagles. Just a tenth of a second or so. That ball was picked up after Greg Kwakamensa got a hand on it, did a nice job, as you see, to alter that shot. But how about Galakulandi able to be aware, know what was going on with the shot clock in peril. He had to, in one motion, just secure the rebound and hoist it towards the rim. The foul on Kobe is his 4th.
Yeah, and that's great hustle because he's going to keep his team in it. Right now they're down by 10, but boy, they don't get a basket there.
Chef to the line, free throw rattles out.
Got to knock that down.
Marcus Hammond will check in. Kobe's going to have to come out with those 4 fouls. Again, though, but the depth of the Purple Eagles, you can steal some minutes of rest here and there. One thing we talked about last night, Niagara with that double-digit lead throughout the second half. They were able to rest some starters. Will it show up here in the final 7 or so minutes? Free throw, no good. Rebound, Marcus Hammond. He's got a team-high 7 rebounds here today to go along with a game-high 20 points. Niagara can be patient. 6:40 left. Cintron top of the key finds Kwakamensa. Up top, Shandon Brown. Shot clock now at 10. Brown keeps that dribble alive. Spins, whips it in the corner. Kwakamensa, an open 3 on the way. No good. Weak side rebound. Cintron battling after it. And it's run down in the corner by Benning. Cintron and Chrysler going at it on that loose ball. Taj Benning with it now. Bounce pass in the paint. A lot of hands there, and it gets knocked out away by Kwakamensa.
Boy, Benning right there. I mean, he had a lane. I think he's got to go right to the basket on that instead of passing that one off.
I'm with you. First half for Taj Benning, 11 points. Here in the second half, he has made just 1 field goal.
Yeah, you're right. He was getting hot there in the first half, and second half here he hasn't done much.
Mido with it now to Benning. Taj spinning on Shandon Brown. Has to go to Galakulandi. Fakes a 3 in the corner. Benning, he likes that one. It's on the way. Bounces around and goes through. How about that? Do not jump to any conclusions here. 16 in the game for Taj.
That, you talk about the 2 or 3 bounces, and that could be the shot of the day.
In the old days, we'd say they all look the same in the morning paper. Ball knocked into the backcourt by Shep, and it's picked up by Kwakamensa now to Hammond. Marcus with it now in the corner. Now Shandon, a deep 3 on the way. That's not his shot. No good. Weak side rebound there to the Stags. It's Chris Mido.
Not a good offensive possession that time for Niagara.
Caleb Green flips it to Wojcik. 7-point game. Green back up top. Wojcik. Shot clock at 15. Niagara trying to finish this thing off. Stags aren't going to go away. Skip it across the floor. Out of bounds it goes, and the Niagara Purple Eagles, with strong defense, force the 12th turnover of the ball game on the Stags.
I don't know. They might get a look at this one because they're Fairfield saying they tipped the ball. Yeah, and the referee did. He said that Niagara tipped it on that, and it went out of bounds. So they're going to give it back to Fairfield.
8 seconds on the shot clock.
There have been 2 or 3 tough calls today for the referees.
Yep, they've got them right, though. They've done a good job. Nick McDonald has checked in. He will stay on the floor as Justin Roberts comes out. Wojcik in the corner. They got to pull the trigger here soon. Green pulls up, free throw line jumper. Off the heel of the rim, no good. Rebound battled for, and Jordan Cintron rips it away from his teammate Marcus Hammond.
Cintron doing his job again down there.
Here's Niagara into the front court. Hammond with it. Left wing, Shandon Brown. He won't pull the trigger on that 3. Good decision now to Cintron. Right back to Shandon. No. Keep it himself and flip it to Kwakamensa. 13 to shoot. Now right wing. Here's Hammond with it. Marcus, Niagara's leading scorer. Keeps that dribble alive. Shot clock at 5 now. Here's Marcus. Past the defender. Steps back. 2 on the way. No good. Rebound battled for. Corralled by Galakulandi. Caleb Green lost his balance, left in the backcourt, and Galakulandi picked it up. Wow. That's heads up. Fairfield over the timeline. Benning waiting for that 3. No good. Left it short. Follow the bouncing ball into the hands of the Stags. Benning with it again. 4:15 left, 7-point game. Wojcik into the corner. Benning thought about a three, goes baseline, cut off. Now Galakulandi. He won't hoist that. Around the perimeter they go. Shot clock at 3. Caleb Green, an offensive foul. He pushed off with the offhand. Shandon Brown beating him to the spot. The foul on Green is his 4th. That's a big call in this one.
That's the right call right there. That's good defense, especially that was good team defense right there. Fairfield couldn't get a shot off.
You are right about that. Right on the money. One of the things that coaches talk about at any level, Niagara's coaching staff no different. Communicate. Use your voice on defense, and they've done that today. You go by one player, his teammates picking him up. 4:02 left. They wind the clock. Niagara by 7. Jalen Leach checked back in after Green was whistled for his 4th foul. Thomas with it, now to Hammond. Benning all over him. Marcus Hammond gets fouled there by Mido. A long way from the bucket. Chris Mido reaches in, commits the foul. 2 free throws upcoming for Marcus Hammond. So Marcus 5 for 6 from the stripe.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you're going to foul someone, this is not the guy you want to be fouling.
2 shots upcoming for Marcus Hammond. This one on the way is good. I usually say the building will get quiet. It has been quiet.
Yes.
Really can do some soul searching. And again, with the nature of things, just the cardboard cutouts and a couple of staff. Next free throw too strong off the heel of the rim. Rebound Mido. 8-point difference, still plenty of time, but the Stags need to turn it up here on the offensive end. Leach with the basketball, now to Mido. Dribble handoff, Benning. Taj Benning loops the pass, Wojcik thought about the three, goes past the defender, layup, no good, too strong. Nicholas Kratholm whistled for the foul. Wojcik tried to absorb the hit and get the and one. It didn't stay down, and that's 3 on Kratholm.
But here's a look at it. You know what I like about this? Wojcik didn't settle for an outside shot that time. Goes to the basket. He's their three-point shooter, but this time he goes to the basket. I said the old-fashioned way. He didn't score on the shot, but he gets to the foul line, and that's what they need to do. You score points without that clock ticking.
Wojcik just 2 for 7 from three-point range, so I think you're right on there with the thought process. Next free throw, good. 8 points for Wojcik, but those are his first points since the intermission. He started early in this one, hitting a couple of big threes. 6-point game. That's 2 possessions. 3:20 left as Marcus Hammond balances the floor for the Purple Eagles offense. Nwandu on the catch, going to go all the way to the bucket. Layup, good, and the foul. Muscle on muscle. Kobe Nwandu against Chef Galakulandi. Count it, and 1.
But watch this. How does he get this one to go in? I mean, he's underneath the basket and he gets fouled on the way up, and he's looking like that did go through, didn't it?
That's 4 on Chef, and you could see Chris Mido just vacate the paint. His eyes were on Nicholas Kratholm. Didn't see that Kobe was making his way to the rack. So Kobe with 3:15 left trying to give Niagara the 9-point lead. Chrysler at the scorer's table. He will check in if this goes through, and it does.
Yeah. I mean, he's turning into the player that if you're an opposing coach, you go, this is the kid. This kid, we need to do something to stop him, even if we have to double team him.
Galakulandi out, and Chrysler comes in. A much better 3-point shooter. Chrysler's got a lot to his game. The transfer from Rice. Mido now back to the bucket. Exactly 3 minutes left. Oh, they set a screen for Benning to hoist a three. He'll take it into the paint. High off the window, no good. Rebound, floats to Marcus Hammond. Niagara trying to get a double-digit lead. Cintron with it. Purple Eagles, they will kick it out to Marcus Hammond. Niagara will be patient. Hammond out near midcourt, as you can see. Spread formation by the Purple Eagles. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Hammond crosses over on Wojcik. A three on the way. Good!
Oh,
he yells to the top of the Gallagher Center there. Marcus Hammond, a big triple.
Boy, oh boy, it's tough to defend that.
Niagara by a dozen. A whistle and an offensive foul on the dribble handoff called on the Stags. It'll be on Jalen Leach. That is his second, and here you go, little step back.
I mean, that's NBA style right there. And then you know what? He comes down at the other end, and he's the one that picks up the foul.
He helps force that turnover. Yeah. You're right. They called the foul on Jalen Leach's second. Leach will come out. Caleb Green back in with the 4 fouls. 2:21 left. Niagara trying to square their record at 2-2. They can see the finish line. They'll take it inside of 2 minutes. Coach Paulus directing traffic. Jordan Cintron, Kobe Nwandu, Justin Roberts, Greg Kwakamensa for the Purple Eagles. Benning, Green, Wojcik, Chrysler, Mido for the Stags. Here's Marcus with the ball and a string now to Roberts. Justin a 3. That's good as well.
Wow.
Justin Roberts now with 6. And that may be the dagger. Wojcik splits a double team, knocked away, saved by Roberts to Cintron. Now to Hammond. Cintron.
Oh!
Thank you very much, Kobe Nwandu. Cintron on the finishing end of that. Benning with it. Spins in the paint. Leaves the pass. The foul called by Kids. Purple Eagle bench can't believe it, but on the pass, the foul is called, and Niagara's going to win this one.
Watch this one right here on the
76
replay.
to 59. Nwandu, Hammond, and Jordan Cintron. He slams that one through. We had a play yesterday unfolding somewhat similarly from the other side of the court, and Jordan looked as though he was going to go up and slam it through, but he was fouled. This time, nobody between him and the rim, and it went down.
And I'm telling you, the other coaches in this conference are like, man, oh man, we got to keep an eye on the Cintron kid. He is
right.
really,
nope, you're right.
He has come up big, and man, oh man, they threw that one down. And
well, a big surge here by the Purple Eagles at the end to stretch out the lead. 76-59 our score. Free throw by Benning is good with the one-hand bonus. The Purple Eagles being led today by Marcus Hammond. 24 points, a game-high 8 rebounds, a game-high 3 steals. He played 34 minutes, did the All-MAC preseason first-team selection. Benning looking to sweep a pair. He does so. Timeout called by the Stags with a minute 27 left. And it is a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep things right here.
Like you said, a man amongst boys. He's been getting to the basket. He's physical. He finishes. He can shoot from the outside. Complete game.
But I should clean something up on that replay. You can see Nicholas Kratholm is the reason that Kobe had a clear path to that bucket. He brought Mido out of the paint. That's a good job away from the basketball. Shandon Brown with it away from the double team. Stags like they did yesterday, trapping here in the game's final seconds. Roberts, does he have 3 threes? Yes, he does. Third triple here in the second half.
I tell you, Roberts is liking that role that he's playing. You know, he's not the point guard. He's the senior, but he's getting some good looks for the threes.
Inside of a minute, and a reach-in foul on Shandon Brown. And Coach Paulus immediately gets the attention of Shandon Brown. He points to his temples. There's a good look at Justin Roberts. He was wide open because Niagara had numbers once they broke the trap, and good vision there by Kobe to kick it to a wide open teammate in the corner.
Yeah, we talk about, Hammonds can really shoot it, but Roberts also from three-point range. And they said, he's kind of the senior and he's been the leader. And, sometimes you got to be more of the point guard, but he can shoot down the three.
Free throw on the way, rattles out on the front end of the 1-and-1 for Caleb Green. Rebound Kobe, pass to Cintron. He'll leave it for Kobe. He's going to get over the timeline. Yes, he will. So Purple Eagles are going to win this one. A game effort by the Stags. You're right, they didn't run and hide. Lob pass down low. That one in traffic. Cintron with the catch, and he lays it in. Well, sometimes even the bad passes end up in teammates' hands.
Especially when you're throwing it to your tight end. He just is so big and strong.
Taj Benning, corner 3, no good. Another rebound to Kobe, and Niagara can dribble out. The final seconds here of this one is just about a half-second differential. We'll see if the Stags still apply pressure, but Niagara's going to improve to 2-2 in conference play. Fairfield will fall to 1-3 as Niagara will win this one going away as they can dribble out the final ticks of the clock. 81-61 will be the final Purple Eagles opened this series 0-2 after being swept by St. Peter's. But they will take a pair here from the Fairfield Stags. Niagara wins it. Mark Collins by the final score of 81-61.
Yeah, a little deceiving.